good, Bass Drop Militia? It's your big homie, Bass Drop Keys, your friendly neighborhood Negro. In today's video, I'm going to show you guys how to make some fantastic chocolate chip cookies. Let's go ahead and get into it. Let's do it. Alright guys, so today we're doing our very first Patreon only recipe. The people that are seeing this right now, guys, much love to you. You are my people that are my Patreon patrons. And also the people that's in the YouTube membership program, you're seeing this too. For everybody else, thank you very much. You're going to be seeing this in December. So if you're watching this for the rest of the Goodies 420 channel, you'll be seeing this in December. Let's get to it. Chocolate chip cookies. The first thing that we're going to do is you're going to preheat your oven to 375 degrees Fahrenheit, which is 190 degrees Celsius. You're going to take your baking pan, you're going to line it with parchment paper and set it to the side. In a separate bowl, we're going to take our dry ingredients. I'm going to tell you how much of everything in the video. If you want the written ingredients, hit the link that's in the description. It'll take you over to Goodies 420, where I will give you everything in writing. So we're going to take our flour. We're going to start with 3 cups of flour. We're going to put in 1 teaspoon of baking soda, half a teaspoon of baking powder, and 1/2 teaspoon of salt. You're going to mix that into the bowl and we're going to set that to the side. We'll get to that in just a little bit. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take 1 cup of softened butter. If you want to use canna butter, you can, but this is just regular softened salted butter. Make sure that it's soft because we're going to be creaming it. We're going to take our sugars, which this is 1 cup of white granulated sugar, 1 cup of light brown sugar, and we're going to cream this together. Once we have it creamed together, we're going to take our eggs. We have 2 eggs right here. And we're going to put in our vanilla extract, 2 teaspoons of pure vanilla extract, not any of that imitation stuff. And go ahead and cream that together, beat that in there. Very nice. Now I have 4 tablespoons of canna oil right here, infused coconut oil. There's many ways that you can infuse your cookies. You can use your canna butter. I'm using this canna oil, infused coconut oil. It's 4 tablespoons. So what we're going to do now is we're actually going to start mixing in our dry ingredients and we're going to beat it together. We're making our cookie dough. I like to do it a little at a time, but I mean you can just pour all the oil in there and then do all the dry ingredients together, but I like to do a little bit at a time. It seems to work a little bit better as far as dealing with the clumps. There we go. Beautiful. That's nice. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take our chocolate chips, which I'm actually going to be using 3 cups. There's 2 cups right here, and then I put an additional almost cup and a half of chocolate chips because I really wanted a lot of chocolate chips. So yeah, I basically used 3.5 cups of chocolate chips, but you can use anywhere from 2 cups to 3.5, 4 cups. It's really up to you. I wanted a lot, so I used a lot. Make sure you mix that in well. And then once you do this, you're going to notice that because of the oil that we put in there, the 4 tablespoons of coconut oil, we actually need to dry this out, because if you try to take the dough now and roll it with your hands, it's not going to, you know, work the way that you want it to work. It's too wet. And so what we're going to do is we're going to take these 2 cups of flour, and I'm adding 2 cups of flour in a little bit at a time, because sometimes you don't have to use the whole 2 cups. But with this particular one, I definitely had to use all 2 cups in order to dry it out the way that we needed the dough to be so that we can make our balls. So there we go. So we ended up using 5 cups of total flour altogether. And so once you have it mixed together well and it's this consistency right here, Now what we're going to do is we're going to start making our cookie balls. And so this is I'm using a tablespoon, and what I'm doing is I'm getting 2 tablespoons, I'm rolling it together, and then I'm placing it on the parchment paper on the pan right here. 12 cookies are going to fit on each pan. The recipe that I'm giving you does make 40 cookies. And so once you have the cookie balls on top of your parchment paper on your pan, we're going to put them in the oven. And normally you would be cooking this 8 to 10 minutes, but because of the extra oil that we put in there, you're actually going to cook this for 15 to 17 minutes. What you want to do is you want to watch it, and as soon as it starts getting brown on top, you're going to go ahead and take it out. Do not over bake them. If you over bake them, they're going to be hard. When you take them out, they're going to feel kind of doughy to the touch, but what you're going to do is you're going to take them out, and it's going to be carry over cooking basically. Leave them on the pan for 2-3 minutes, and you're going to see them brown up, and they're going to be great. They're going to be crunchy on the outside and soft and fluffy on the inside, which is exactly how we want it. As I just told you, it's going to make you 40 cookies. This right here is the first Patreon only recipe. I want to thank Nathaniel for suggesting this video and this recipe. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much to all my Patreon patrons and everybody that support me on the YouTube membership program. I could not do all these videos without you. So that's it. It's pretty much straightforward. We're not doing any sponsorships or any of that kind of stuff on this video right here. This right here is for the Patreon only. So thank you guys. I really appreciate you. And until I see you guys the next time, peace and good eats. I'm out, guys. Much love.